Now I really look like Greg, don't I? Now I really look like Greg.
Yeah.
Now do I really look like Greg?
Yeah.
Now I just striped pants. Here's my new yellow shirt. And I'm using your original shirt, the Sam era. And you might remember these. Here's the short sleeve purple. You might remember seeing these parades in my green screen remake of Say Wag, Say Bon. I even drew a perfect mustache on my face. And I plan on Corey Upton suggested that I do a green screen video of the John Young Wiggles in the driving in the big red car to the House of Mouse while I'm holding the red Maiden Electric and the red skivvy. And
Okay.
and I'm gonna be holding and I plan on doing some green screen remakes. And Anthony and Jeff's pants are almost done. And here are Murray's pants right over there. There they are on the table. On the table.
I saw. Yeah.
They're on the fabric. The paint's drying out. Let me show you which paint I used to paint. Imagine 8 fabric paint.
Ah.
The fabric paint. It's I also plan on doing the Sam era.
Oh, that's good.
Your new blue, purple, and red shirts from Hanes gave me the idea to make the Sam era skivvies, because you know that dark yellow, you know that gold yellow skivvy that I used to wear.
Mm-hmm.
Here it is, right here.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna all I need to do is put some ribbon on it, and then I think I might get more black pants so I can put thicker stripes down the sides, because you know how they have thicker stripes down the sides.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What was your favorite part about my green screen video of the John Young Wiggles video? The big red car breaks down and gulp gulp.
It was the part where you guys were just doing the song. Gulp Gulp is one of my favorite songs that they have ever done, especially because the Gulp Gulp song is one of my favorites. Sometimes, like, I'm back at work now, so I don't normally do dance videos because I got to work and stuff. But one of the favorite whenever I am done, like, with the section of what I'm doing at work, I grab my I grab my bottle of water and I start drinking it. And every time I take sips of it, I would play the Gulp Gulp song every time I do. So.
Speaking of work, I got a summer job.
I think you remember telling me about that.
Yes, I got a summer job at my local Bob's clothing store. It's just outside of my hometown.
Okay.
And I'm putting security tags on clothing products, including shoes and everything. And how Cole has made a custom-made Maiden guitar from a Yamaha guitar. I found that the original Yamaha guitar was a Yamaha AES 720. I found one on Reverb for $139, and I have earning $150 to $4 a week. I'm getting paid every 2 weeks. And what was your favorite part about Minnie Lavender again?
It's the parts where, like, she's looking for her leading man. Like, he must be kind, brave. Like, wait, hang on, wait. He must be handsome.
You liked how Minnie made me brave. You liked how Minnie, after Minnie said handsome, you cut to me blushing.
Yeah, Anthony going like
blushing.
Yeah. And brave, and Jeff going kind, holding up a gift, or you with the flowers. Yep. And smart. The part makes me laugh because like I remember seeing a video where if a girl was ever looking for a guy, he would like if he was handsome, brave, kind, and smart. The smart part is where it goes like, what'd you say again? It's funny. I thought it was funny they did that. It's hilarious.
Here's my the Wiggles bell. I'm gonna show you the bell. Here's the bell. I edited the logo in Photoshop. I cut it out, glued it on some cardboard, and cut the cardboard shape out, and glued it onto this custom belt buckle.
Mm-hmm.
Dry. And I'm working on saving up money for these guitars. You might remember Greg played this guitar in some live concert music videos.
Yep, I remember he played it in the Monkey Dance at the Santa's Rockin' Show.
Wait, which one? The one you went to was Greg wearing the long sleeve or short sleeve?
He was wearing a short sleeve.
I remember
because I remember Greg said this once. He only wore the long sleeve if a concert was being filmed like for a DVD release or released on TV, like as a song in an episode. And whenever it was short sleeve, that would just be concerts like they record, but they don't release it, until we saw the Little Rock show and the San Diego show. So that's different. Yeah, but I also remember he played it in We're Dancing with Wags the Dog in Live Hot Potatoes. Mm-hmm.
They now make it perfectly clear that an episode of the Spanish-speaking Wiggles will be uploaded every 2 weeks. And I also know from Anthony on Instagram that the Mandarin Wiggles are coming to the Wiggles YouTube channel.
Yeah, I know, because I saw like he uploaded a clip of the Taiwan Wiggles doing "Rockabye Your Bear" because I remember he posted that.
You saw me play this. I added the blue strap for this blue guitar. And I added I played it in the while wearing the blue Old Navy, original blue Old Navy shirt.
Okay.
And Greg played it in We're the Crocodile Band.
Mm-hmm.
And he played it in the 2012 live version of Henry's Dance from the Christmas Celebration Tour.
Yep, I remember that.
Some more. I even did a House of Mouse back. So Jaden, tell me a little story about. Jaden, the question is, can you tell me a little story about how you started to watch Disney's House of Mouse?
I was looking through some videos just on YouTube. I was looking up Disney stuff. Like I was looking through my favorite Disney movies, and I was looking through some Mickey Mouse stuff I liked, and I saw an episode of Disney's House of Mouse, and I clicked on it, and it was like in 3 separate parts. It was uploaded to YouTube. And once a commercial break hit, then that part ended, and then they played the next part after that. And then it was Max's embarrassing date where Max brought Roxanne on a date to the house.
Oh, that sounds interesting. Remember Mickey's new car from Mickey Mouse Works? Have you ever seen Mickey Mouse Works? The John Young Wiggles episode titles are like that. But the Mickey Mouse cartoon, And you might remember I made the cardboard steering wheel for the big red car.
Oh, yep. Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to be using it in my green screen video in the green screen prologue of the John Young Wiggles reunion show for Bushfire Relief.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be a great shot. And Jaden, do you think you could read? I sent you those logos. The yellow shirt, you'd
use the bolded one. Yep, so it could be seen. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And when you when you film yourself, be sure, can you redo it with the microphone stand? And I think you should use a lamp like I do when I make my videos.
Yeah, I got lamps in here. Yep.
Make sure you have one light shining on you.
Yep. And now that I got a microphone stand, I don't have to do like I did last time. I put like a separate microphone like in between my keyboard stand because that's what I did.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't find a good. Now that I have a microphone and a stand, it'll be much easier.
That's great. And I'm gonna get that changed. I'm gonna get changed back into my regular clothing. I'm gonna get changed back into my regular shorts.
All right, just hang here.
Maybe. And Jane, do you know a story about how you started watching Disney's? Did you watch this? You said you watched Disney's House of Mouse when you were a baby, right?
Because I remember seeing it also on TV, but there were points where I didn't remember until I finally saw it on YouTube again and everything. So, I mean, when I was little, of course, it was on, but like there was things where like I had a babysitter, so she would change it to her show, and then I'd be out or something. She put me down for a nap or whatever, and then later on, I finally saw an episode on YouTube, and after watching it, I got back in. I started getting into it, and then it was one of the best Mickey Mouse shows I've ever seen.
Okay.
Especially when they add all the Disney characters, like the audience is the characters from Disney movies and stuff like that, and then you got Mickey Mouse and his I'm gonna call them gang, and like they're basically the people of the show. So we got Goofy as one of the waiters, and then
of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse seasons 1 through season 1 through 4 on a website called Movies Joy.
Movies Joy?
Yes. I've got every episode I download is in high quality.
Oh, really?
Red Riding. What do you remember of that? No, and they don't have Disney Junior watermarks. Jaden, Jaden, when you saw Disney's House of Mouse, how did you start watching Disney's House of Mouse when you were a baby?
Well, I mean, when you first start to open your eyes, though, you see these images and, you look at them, when you're little, you look at anything, but like, here's my phone's a TV right here. Okay. Hey, hang on a second. Be right with you.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
Sorry about that. Anyway, so like, all right, the phone's a TV, and this is me like a little, like I'm looking at something. And now as a baby, you don't really understand all this stuff until, they start communicating with you, and then you follow attention and you try to do everything too. But then, sooner or later, someone comes in, turns the TV to their channel, and then, but then a little bit later, you keep watching it until she starts to do it again. But then when you finally start to, walk or learn how to use a computer or learn how to basically, I mean, iPhones weren't invented yet by the time. And basically it was just flip phones, like you flip them open, and there was no YouTube on there, but like, but I really did get into it once I started seeing the show for only like, I don't know, 10 minutes before she turned it off. But I remember once I got into the show, I found a website where there was a bunch of cartoons all on that website, like old cartoons from the 90s from the 80s.
You mean
it's called WCOstream.com.
I know that website. I know that one.
And I found House of Mouse because I looked in the H section, and I found it there, and I started watching, episodes from here to there, and I'm not all caught up yet, but I watched one. I watch a couple, so that way,
That's what I have too.
Yeah. So basically,
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but what was the last episode you saw from season 3?
Let's see. Okay, I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember. All I remember is the last one I did currently see was Disney's House of Villains, because that's the last one I currently saw. So
remember in Chicken Little, in the trailer of Chicken Little, Chicken Little's father said, in about 3 seconds, I'm going to scream like a little girl. And the episode House of Crime, it makes me want to scream like a little girl. And, remember Sponge and remember Mr. You know who Mr. Krabs' voice actor is? Clancy Brown.
Well, that time I didn't really pay attention to the voice actors because, I mean, I know Tom Kenny is the voice of SpongeBob, but it's basic. But I never knew Mr. Krabs is because I don't really pay attention to the voice actors. I pay attention more to the show because the show was funny, but now we got a Patrick spinoff and everything else like that. It's just. Ugh.
And I trust you remember that. I trust you remember. I've been wanting to ask you this. How did you start watching The Wiggles when you were little?
Oh, it's very simple. Yeah, I do remember that. It was, I was little, and like I said, my first ever time seeing them because I got a videotape of the Wiggles. I got Wiggle Time and Yummy Yummy, the '98 stuff, but the Yummy Yummy one had the puppets and not, the Raffi songs.
Teddy Bear Hug.
Right. Yep. Teddy Bear Hug and Numbers Rumba because those were out, but the puppet songs were in. And but anyway, other than that, so I popped them into a VHS. They popped them into a VHS tape for me to watch because I didn't have a House of Mouse videotape, so I watched it on TV. But after seeing Wiggle Time and Yummy Yummy, then I started to like it a lot, and it really stuck with me because with the Wiggles, I actually learned to communicate a little bit because in the Yummy Yummy song, they had the song DOROTH.
My favorite dinosaur.
In that song, they with the spelling and everything, you learn how to spell in that song. And your name, and it's one of the many songs you start communicating with. And
I remember doing a great dancing video of DOROTHY, my favorite dinosaur from '98, with Donald, Daisy, and Minnie as backup singers.
Mm-hmm.
I trust you like
it was very good.
I edited the frames and video and the green screen video of Donald, Daisy, and Minnie as the backup singers in Photoshop. So what dance videos are you planning to upload next?
I got 15 in the making right now. The filming is done. I'm editing it all together. I just need I'm doing 5 Sam songs and 10 of the OG Wiggles. A couple of OG Wiggle songs are Zardo Zap and Crunchy Munchy Honey Cakes. I don't think I can pull up the list right now. But also,
let me guess. DOROTHY, my favorite dinosaur, 1994.
That will not yet. That's next because I'm gonna finish these 15, and then these last 10 dancing videos will be in my last time in the polo shirts before wearing those ones over there. But if I get any requests for the polo shirts, I'm willing to put them back on just for that. But I got these 15 to edit all together. Then I got 10 more, and then going straight to the new skivvies. So that'll be fun.
Oh yes, and I think you should get a green screen.
Yeah, I know, to do big red car videos and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. The final now I know the final 10. The final 10 videos I am doing are Brown Girl in the Ring from 1995. Do the Flap from 1995, Hot Potato from 98 and 94, DOROTHY from 94, Can You Point Your Fingers and Do the Twist from 95, The Monkey Dance from 94, Fruit Salad from
I know. Can I tell you some? Sorry, I have to keep going.
All right, okay. Rockabye Your Bear from 93, and then Here Comes a Bear from 93.
Remember what Corey Hoffman said about me doing a green screen video of Uncle Noah's Ark from 93 with the khakis?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
I think the brown khakis would go with the green. And I have to use the blue screen for that.
I feel it's kind of weird that 1992 was the year that Jeff and Greg wore those pants, because it was, and we even saw him wear them in that play school window segment. It weirded me out because, you know, because right now we see all the band currently wearing, you know, the black pants except for Emma because she's got her black skirt. But like seeing them after 92 and they're wearing the black pants, I was like, it's like you see a picture of them like that and you wonder, how come that didn't catch on? It's like when Jeff was on that TV show called Who Do You Think You Are? Like, because they were interviewing him and there was a picture of them selling out a crowd somewhere in 94. Anthony wore the green shirt and tartan pants. And he was like, how come those didn't catch on? Because he also wore those in 94 of Carols in the Domain. So yeah, how come those didn't catch on at all? Like, why didn't I keep wearing them? It's weird because it's only been like 1 year for all three of them to have that style, and yet they switch it on the next year.
Yeah. Oh, and speaking of Emma, I even made a yellow bow to use in dancing videos with her. From
Yeah.
the Emma era.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that picture. Yep, it goes great.
On my Instagram?
Yeah, I remember seeing it. Yeah. You know, when I wore my bow, like right here, I got it right here. Right here, like the bow right here. There were points where I wanted to know what side it should be on, because I know Emma wears it like how you're wearing it, but like I tried to make sure, because like it's basic, like, and the hard part wasn't like putting it anywhere. It's like, how do you keep it on, especially for a long time? And like the hardest part for me dancing was Emma's yellow bow, where I have to do a lot of pirouettes around in a circle. I filmed it like 10 times before I finally got it right, because I finally took my shoes off because I was wearing my socks, because on a carpet, it's easy to spin around without like almost like your shoe getting stuck in the carpet, or like you're like something like that. That one was pretty hard for me.
Speaking of my video of Wake Up Jeff with Mickey as the backup in the prologue, what did you like about the prologue?
I liked it that you added him. I thought it was really nice. Adding a character like that is really nice. Especially, you know, because he did help out Wake Up Jeff, you know, and everything.
And he did the hand motion for, like, he put a hand to his ear for when I said "Wake Up Jeff" while dressed up as Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
I kept falling asleep while dressed up as Jeff. What did you like about that part? You liked how I stayed asleep in the purple shirt after and I said "Wake Up Jeff" while dressed up as Anthony, and it didn't work. And I said, let's try it again. 1, 2, 3. Despierta, Jeff.
2, 3. Wake up, Jaden.
I will be completely honest about something. Do you remember when I uploaded that video of me doing the Wake Up Jeff song from '96?
With the animated wiggly friends?
Yep. Mm-hmm. The thing is, when I was in my bed wearing the purple polo shirt, I was actually waking up from a nap during that song. And when I finally woke up, I decided that I should film the song like that. So instead of me switching out of that shirt, because I was actually napping in that shirt because I was very tired, because I filmed like 30 dance videos that day. So I was really tired. And I thought I'd finish the song by just wearing that, and then finish the rest of the dancing for Mari, Greg, and Anthony the next day. So it was kind of funny now that now that you remember this type of stuff.
And let's because what made you say that my video of Mickey and the John Young Wiggles waking Jeff up was funny?
The parts where, you know, you do it like the 2004 the 2004 video, you know, we see in TV series 4 of, you know, the Wiggle Show.
I'm talking about I'm talking about the video I uploaded where I mixed the prologue mixed the video of Mickey counting Mickey, the part of Mickey and the John Young Wiggles waking Jeff up. With the video of my dance video of Get Ready to Wiggle from '98, which was the second video I did with the logos.
I thought it was very creative. That's what I thought. It was very creative. You are a talented person. You are.
I know, right? And you liked it on Mickey counted to 3. I had a picture of Mickey counted 3 from Minnie's birthday, and how it cut to the John Young Whale saying, "Wake up, Jeff," and how I went while dressed with Jeff.
Yeah. Oh, now, did you see my recent video DVD update video?
Oh, yes, I did.
I uploaded Friday, I think it was. Yeah, Friday. I forgot to show something, but it's a new instrument that I got. I got, new DVDs, new CDs, and the skivvies. I forgot to mention I got this new instrument. I got a trumpet.
Oh,
and there's a reason why I bought this, was because someone requested I do Numbers Rumba from '98, and I figured getting a real trumpet would be better instead of using like an emoji or a sticker. Just place it near me, and especially you see Anthony walking around with it, and he with the sombrero. My grandmother has a sombrero that I can borrow, so I can just bring it here and just do the song like that.
And
but I also got it because I plan on doing "Unto Us This Holy Night" from '97. And Silent Night for '97, so it'll be much easier.
With the new logos?
Yes, I do. Yep. Because like I said, those new videos with when I'm finished with these 15, editing and everything, and then the other 10, then with the new skivvies, I'll be doing videos with the trumpet and with all the other instruments I have. So,
including that new toy accordion?
Yes. I am currently filming videos with that because I did follow the leader with it, and you'll be seeing when I do Brown Girl in the Ring, that'll be in it, and so basically once I get everything finished all set, I'll be ready to do more instruments, especially now I got the guitar over there, but currently I've only used it for Elephant. But I am going to use it in more like
videos in which the Purple Wiggle play, in which Jeff and Lockie played.
Yes, I plan on doing Rock and Roll Preschool with that guitar. I'm gonna do the 5 Little Ducks by Every Generation, like in the one in 2013. Lockie played the guitar in that song.
I know, and I also think I sent you the ducks I used from DuckTales.
Yes.
They were frames.
Mm-hmm.
Of every little duck disappearing one by one.
One by one. Yeah.
Finally, Scrooge. And Jaden, I also think you should do a play along of this Mickey Mouse Clubhouse episode, Minnie Red Riding Hood. You remember Minnie was Red Riding Hood?
Right. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Goofy was sick, so she was bringing him, her mini, like her soup.
Many stories.
Yeah, I was trying to get the name right, but sometimes when I say things, like it rolls off the tongue, and Minestrone. I can barely say it right. Anyway, and I remember seeing that's actually one of my favorite episodes, so that's how I remember. So
and I also think you should do a play along of this Mickey Mouse Clubhouse episode, Minnie's birthday. I will upload it to I will upload the high quality episodes to my archive.
Okay.
And that way you can do a play along with it.
That's wonderful.
And then all I have to do is just put the editing. Then all I have to do is just edit the video, and I do a split screen, and then I could upload it to archive.
Okay.
You can. And I think you should wear either any colored wiggle shirt, any colored shirt, but make sure it has a Wiggles logo.
Okay. Yep.
And Anthony and Jeff's pants are almost done. The paint's just drying.
Yep.
And
There's one more thing I was trying to say. Oh, right. My now the dance videos I'm currently working on. Now my parts are all finished, but I just need a couple of dancers for just a couple songs because I do know that.
Like, where's Jeff from Live Hot Potatoes?
I am actually doing Where's Jeff. So
From
Where's
Live-
Jeff is one of the OG Wiggles I'm working on. So
So you want me to dress up as? So you want me to wear my original my original purple shirt with the logo, with the black?
yes, that would be wonderful.
And I will send it. I will upload it as unlisted and send it to you.
Okay.
And I will be dancing around like you do.
Okay.
And
I think there's just a couple more. I'm trying to remember. For this, I think I remembered all the five Sam songs I'm doing. I am doing like I'm doing Fly Food Man, Hot Pop and Popcorn, and High Up on the Trapeze from Hot Pop and Popcorn. All three of them. I'm doing To Have a Tea Party, and then Monkey Man.
with Kylie Minogue.
I will I think maybe I'll add Kylie. I'm trying to figure out exactly how I'm gonna add her footage.
Many wore a pink dress in Mickey Mouse Clubhouse and Mickey and the Roadster Racers.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't. I heard Mickey's got a new show. Mickey's new show is started premiering on Friday. It's called Mickey Mouse Funhouse.
Really? Wait, Friday?
It premiered on Friday, the 16th.
Oh.
Jaden.
Very good. What?
I watched. Let me tell you something about that. Parents of young children in October 2019, parents of young children across the country were angry after learning the host of a popular YouTube show for kids would be sending an impersonator to do a live show in his name. Imagine buying tickets to a Wiggles show and finding out it's a Wiggles impersonator.
That's just not cool. No, not cool at all.
Hundreds of parents felt after buying tickets to see the preschool YouTube sensation Blippi. So this guy named Michael Wolkoff got the email saying Blippi Live was coming, and he was like, "Holy cow!" Because my son loves him. So he texted his wife that he was buying tickets to a show in Columbus, Ohio. Good thing he asked. And then his wife texts him back. Then Miss Wolkoff texts him back. I heard it's not even really him. He almost paid extra for a meet and greet. Yeah, they say you can pay an extra $50 or $55 per person to go meet Blippi, which it's not even really him.
There's nothing worse than a fake act. That is awful. Those type of people are messed up. Like, yeah, thanks for the money. I'm just gonna pretend to be that character so that way I can come out and do a little dance or whatever, and then I'm gonna leave with all the money you gave me for the tickets. That is just terrible.
If you and I were paying the Wiggles, we would want to see the real Wiggles, not look.
Right. I mean, I've done that before lots of times. It's just I got really upset though that the Wiggles had to stay on lockdown and had to cancel their July shows of the Great Wiggly Road Trip tour because they were on lockdown. That was bad.
You were disappointed.
I was, because I mean, I know I couldn't I mean, I could go if I wanted to, but I was upset because they all got canceled because of the whole tour of all July was postponed. So they have to wait till September to do the shows.
I'm getting thirsty. I'm gonna go grab some water.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if you're honest. I'm gonna. Okay, I'm back. Remember SpongeBob cartoon, Patty Height? Okay, Jane, I'm gonna see. I want you to, let's see if you can remember. If now, Jane, I want you to try something. I want to see if you remember this. Now, now I want you to remember. Now, I want you to see if you remember this. Now, Jane, Jane, I want you to do this with them. And if they put their hands over their mouths, you'll put your hands over the mouth and say what they say too. And you will, and I want you to repeat after them. Okay, Jaden. Are you ready?
I hope so.
If they, no. Okay, Jaden.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay, Jaden,
Yeah.
Jaden, you're gonna put your hands over your mouth like the Wiggles do when they wake up. No, like what? Like
yeah.
You're gonna put your hands over your. Okay.
Oh.
Did you say it?
Yeah, I needed to take a little break for a second.
That wasn't so hard, was it? I'm glad
it wasn't hard. Just
yes, yeah.
I had something. Something got in my throat.
You had to, yeah, and
I tried to say it, but like some. Hang on.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm good. Just had a little trying to figure out what happened, and there it was.
And Jaden, let's try that. Let's try again.
Okay. For some reason, fly.
Shall we try again?
Yeah. For some reason, a fly got in my mouth.
Try again.
Yeah. Try again.
Okay, Jaden, ready? 3. Yep. Okay, Jaden, ready? 3.
Yep.
2, 1.
Oh, toodles. There we go.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And remember when the John Young Wiggles started doing dancing videos at Mickey's Clubhouse, starting with Shaky Shaky from '98, where I use a dress shirt as the shaking clothes?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah. I really do like that song. That is one of the catchiest songs I've ever seen them do.
Yeah, me too. And yeah, that's how I did the whole day. And I plan on doing a green screen video of Teddy Bear Hug from '98 with me playing the Red Star guitar as Greg.
All right.
And I'm gonna be you remember I used to have a cardboard replica of this guitar.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I remember that. And
the Spanish-speaking Wiggles have uploaded there. Remember the Wiggles, Latin American Wiggles did playtime with Zoe and Francisco?
Yep. Mm-hmm. I remember seeing that, and we got to see Toot Toot Chugga Chugga from the Latin American Wiggles. We finally got to see a version of it, even if it was, live in concert, but it was still the same song, and we got to see them do the original Big Red Car song. So I thought that was cool. I'm really hoping that once after they upload all 26 episodes of the Latin American Wiggles series, I'm hoping they upload the video of Desperata Catty,
Desperata.
Desperata Catty, yeah. it's sometimes it's hard for me to speak their language too. So
I can remember the language. Sometimes it's hard for me to remember. Wicked, right?
but I'm really hoping they upload that video after all the episodes, because that would be amazing to see. I remember someone even told Anthony on Twitter, could you please find that if you upload all 26, could you try and find the full length video? And he says, I can try. So it's a possibility.
And Sam Moran liked the photo I posted of him and Dorothy at the 2007 ARIA Awards on Instagram. The real.
Yeah, I'm trying. Hang on. The 2007 ARIA was uploaded to YouTube, because I remember they won for Pop Go the Wiggles. And how come it showed John Martin, as Captain Feathersword, and then it showed Paul Field accepting the award? If it was that year, then
as the captain.
How come? Yeah, John Martin, from Racing the Rainbow, and the captain from the Latin American Wiggles. How come he and Paul came up to accept the award and not Sam and Dorothy? Because that's a little weird. But I don't know. But
Pop Go the Wiggles came out in 2008, didn't it?
Yeah, and I think for the US release, and then 2007 was the real date. But the thing is, between that, I don't know what nursery rhyme video is my favorite out of the group, because they have done, we got Sam videos of nursery rhymes, we got Pop Go the Wiggles, Sing a Song of Wiggles, and then from the new Wiggles we have Apples and Bananas, and Nursery Rhymes and Nursery Rhymes 2, which I have. And I have a hard time figuring out which nursery rhyme video is my all-time favorite.
I even made the double Featherstore transition.
Yeah, I saw that on YouTube. Yeah.
You're free. You can use that for your videos too.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
And I'm gonna be wearing my. And you might you see the John Young Wiggles in the big red car on the highway. Don't forget to help them wake Jeff up. Don't forget to help them wake Jeff up if one of them counts to 3 and yells, "Wake up, Jeff!" Because remember in my video of Wake Up Jeff, I added the big red car like in from series 4. And you saw that I had my seatbelt. I was sleeping in the purple shorts the entire time in the big red car, and I was cuddling up with a Minnie Mouse, the smaller Minnie Mouse. And for Hot Potato from the second show, I'd have to shrink the band smaller so there's room so there's enough room for all. So there's enough room for all and that doesn't take up too much space in the background. I trust you like that I'm using Shivahara in the show since he and Officer Beeples are both cops. And I'm glad and I love that how you used him as the police officer in Dorothy the Dinosaur from '93.
Yeah. It was really fun adding him into it and everything else like that. It was pretty funny. I think I prefer when I did the '93 version instead of '98, because when I look at my old dancing videos from way back, I'm like, this is just it's how I started with it, and then now years later I'm doing some retouch. I did some retouching. It's no longer showing like a watermark. It's not showing any of those anymore. And and I have shorter hair, because I look back and thought that's a bad hairstyle. I don't know why I went with it. Because to be honest, I look better in short hair. So when I look back at Get Ready to Wiggle and Wake Up Jeff and the Rump Bump a Stomp and a bunch of others, that hair I had was just awful.
The Wiggly Robloxians pay a tribute to the Wiggles too, and Chris is the leader of the Yellow Wiggle and the founder of the group. I even found a model of the Wiggle House from Series 5 in Roblox. So I plan on doing Wiggle House skits from Series 5 after I finish Anthony and Jeff's
Yeah, the funny thing about that is I'm surprised that the Latin American Wiggles are doing like, the Wiggles Series 5 segments. Like we know for a thing they are gonna do like Anthony's checkup, like the one from we saw in Splash Big Red Boat and Series 5.
Oh, he lost her.
Yeah,
And
like
I think it's just
Zoe's,
Zoe's lost appetite.
yeah.
I do
And
agree
then
with the video of
we have
that.
we have I remember seeing this title on YouTube called The Lost Drums, where Anthony didn't have his drums because he lent it to Bill O'Reilly.
Oh, really?
No, O'Reilly. And we also see them do Wiggly shopping, when they went to Wags for some stuff for because they went there to get some shopping done. Anthony wanted apples, Jeff wanted pillows, Mari some new guitar strings. So basically we know what segments they're going to do in the Wiggle House. And so far just 2 weeks ago, we saw them do one of the segments from Series 4, the Wiggly Quiz. And Dorothy was there to host the quiz, and then because they were doing the one with, I think, Professor Sing a lot of songs, except that but instead of him, they had Dorothy, and because like it was like a dancing challenge where like, can you point your fingers to the twist? Can you stand on one foot and shake your hands? Can you do the monkey? Can you do the elephant?
Tiger.
Oh, hang on.
As you know, Jeff's birthday is on Wednesday, the 21st. Is on the 21st.
Yep. I do know that.
Green screen video of Jeff from Live Hot Potatoes with the long sleeves, and it's gonna be the last video you'll see me wear the black sweatpants in. I dressed Mickey up as Jeff for it.
Oh, cool. Now I do Wiggly birthday videos because I did one with Murray last month, and then I did Anthony and Sam. Jeff will be next. I'm figuring out what song I will do for Jeff because many songs from the OG Wiggles involve Jeff. Where's Jeff? Wake Up Jeff, Jeff's Christmas tune, and then there's also one where with Sam called How Are We Gonna Wake Up Jeff? I'm not sure which one I'm going to do.
Oh, I have a suggestion. I'm suggesting Where's Jeff?
There's and if it is one of those songs like or Where's Jeff, I wonder which one I am going to do. Either the one from Woohoo Wiggly Gremlins or TV Series 3, the Santa's Rockin' Show version, or the Live Hot Potatoes version. Because it's something to think about because they do that song in the Greg series, and then we have it in videos. You never know which one you might use.
I remember asking Mustard Cube if he wanted to see green screen videos from the Sam era, and he said, "Yes, please." And I remember asking you guys, asking everybody, the viewers, if they wanted to see green screen videos from the Sam era, the Wiggles, and one of the comment, and Corey up and said, "I do, especially some songs where Donald, as the captain, played bass guitar, drums." And we saw Donald, Captain Featherstorm, played the bass guitar on Monkey Dance 2012 and 2013. You saw me do Monkey Dance from 2013 with Donald Feathersword on the Warwick bass guitar.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might do Sandra Funky Horn. And it's a groovy song.
It is a groovy song, and I also got a suggestion to do that song as well. The thing is, I don't really listen to it that much because I have the Let's Eat video, but the thing is, I don't really, that song never really, stuck in my head, but like, I'm going to have to listen to it a little bit more. So that way I know what they do. I know what instruments they play. I know what they like, how they dance, but I got to learn to, learn the lyrics a little bit more because it's one of those songs that where, it's good, but probably not here for a long time, Hang on. I'm looking for something real quick. Should be in here. Here we go. Okay. now I remember my other dance videos. For I told you all the Sam era ones I'm doing. Now I remember all the Greg ones. Like I said, I'm doing Where's Jeff? Also Anthony's Workshop. And I have 2 closet doors and a bedroom door. And Mari's gonna come out of the bedroom door, and Jeff and Greg will be coming out of the closet door. So that's how I'm gonna do it. So yeah. And Zardo's app, Swim Like a Fish.
From Wiggle Bay.
Yep. And
Sure.
on the CD, we hear like a 50-second instrumental because in the before the end credits of Wiggle Bay, we see them do like a 50-second instrumental where they go into the water and have fun swimming and everything.
Oh, the Wiggly their instruments, for example.
Yeah, the Wiggly dancers play the instruments. Yeah.
Guitar.
Yeah. The thing is, when I do that though, it's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be doing bunches of dancing on the beach, and that's how I'm going to do it. I basically put out all the energy I had, just did all that dancing. But once Anthony was done, I had to lay down because my heart was beating a little too fast, so I had to sit down for a bit. Because I did the floss, and I did a couple of basically a lot of jumping and everything else like that. So I needed like a little break.
Were you on the real beach or in your room?
Like it was in the room here, so I just needed to like lay down because I didn't want to do too much. So
and
anyway, hang on. Another one is Rolling Down the Sandhills and Running Up the Sandhills. Both songs will be together, so they're not going to be separate. Dancing in the Sand is another one.
I've got a picture of Mickey and his friends in beach clothing for you to use.
Oh, cool.
So,
one video is already complete. Captain's Magic Buttons, so that will be seen too. Wags the Dog He Likes to Tango, Wave to Wags.
Say Bond?
Not yet. I may do that with the new skippies. So that's how. And the final song, the final one is Dorothy's Dance Party. So from 97. So those are all the ones that are in the editing process right now. Currently, Fly Food Man is almost all set. I just got to put because I got a Wiggly Circus background from the set of Hot Pop and Popcorn, and I just got to get the Food Man footage and then everything else and put it right into it. So that one's almost done too.
No, remember when I was driving remember when I was driving in the House of Mouse doing two Chugga Big Red Car from the Lights Camera Action series?
Mm-hmm.
Like the Wiggles did in Network Wiggle?
Yep.
I had the Red Star. Redid the 1998 version of Toot Toot with the Red Star. With the cardboard Red Star. I was doing both guitar playing and the hand.
Yep. Yeah, because that's because I did that too, but I didn't have the star guitar, but I do know in the 98 version, Mari did play it a little bit, and then he did do the actions to that, and then he grabbed the guitar when they were doing the other parts of the song. So yep. Yeah, it was weird to know because when you look at those videos of him playing that guitar, like, oh, yep, that's his guitar, and then we see a video of Anthony on Instagram later on saying, like a fan saying, what happened to Mari's Red Starry guitar? And Anthony's like, I don't know, I better call him up. Hey Mari, what happened to your Red Starry guitar? And he's like, what are you talking about? That's yours. It's weird because the Red Starry guitar was Anthony's, but it was always Mari who normally played it. So
in real life, it belongs to Anthony. I'm going to ask Anthony why. I think the reason why I'm guessing the reason they switched Mari switched from the Red Star guitar to the Maton guitar is because he figured it'd be time for a change.
Yeah, to be honest, yeah, they've been playing the Red Starry guitar since '97, and the last official video it was seen was "It's a Wiggly Wiggly World." Before the next year we see Hoop-de-Doo, It's a Wiggly Party, and they got the Matin guitars.
And we see them play Matin guitars for the first time.
Mm-hmm. And they still currently do play those guitars, but it's normally just Anthony playing the Matin guitars. But then we saw Lockie last year playing it on a couple of songs from videos such as Fun and Games and Choo Choo Trains, Propeller Planes, and Toot Toot Chugga Chugga Big Red Car.
The acoustic or electric?
He played the red acoustic one Mari played, and that's because Lockie played that song in Henry Works with 8 Tentacles and Dr. Knickerbocker.
That's from the Sam era too, isn't it?
Yeah. And except the thing is, the Dr. Knickerbocker was a girl this time, and not a guy. Like
what a coincidence. And if I redo Elephant with the long sleeves, I might use the Sam era skivvies and the yellow bow as Anthony and the new Wiggles, and my OG Wiggles costumes as Murray and Jeff.
I really like that they did that, but it would have been nice if Greg did show up, but they still did the song great. It turned out wonderful.
And Cole Wiggles stopped doing green screen videos because of a basement flood in his house.
Oh yeah, I think I heard about that. That's upsetting. A flood didn't happen. I have a friend who lives in another city here in Michigan, and he said, he had a big flood in his basement, and he couldn't do anything either. So I don't know what was going on there.
How long did it take him to get
it? It is still flooding. Actually, he can't go. His bedroom is in that basement, and he can't go down there because that water is still flooding there.
So they're gonna call a carpenter?
They have calling a bunch of people, and they can't figure out why the basement keeps flooding. It's bad. It all started from a terrible rainstorm that just happened, and then after 2 days, there's still water in there. So he thought, wait, they send some people over to figure out what's wrong. They said it'd be fine, and then the next day he's like, there's still water in this basement here, and he's like, there's still water in my room, and I'm like, hey, my parents are friends with those people, and I eventually go to see him, and then he's like, why is all this water still here? And he's like, apparently these guys didn't fix it enough. What happened? We're probably gonna see them next week, but if that water's still there, then they gotta move out.
And if I do Little Wiggles, I might use the toddler Donald Duckling from Goofy Babysitter, the toddlers from Goofy Babysitter as the Little Wiggles, Mickey Jr. as Little Greg, Donald Duckling as Little Anthony, Minnie Mouseling as Little Jeff, and Daisy Duckling as Little Murray, and either Huey, Dewey, or Louie as Little Captain Sword.
Okay.
I'd have to find perfect pictures of the faces and their reactions.
Mm-hmm. I think one of my favorite ever Little Wiggles segment would have to be my favorite one from series 4 would have to be the one where
Greg loses his voice.
No, not that one. It's the one where Mari wanted to be a king, and so they they treated him like a king, and then but he'd rather be king of guitars. I think that's one of my favorites from series 4. My favorite one from series 5 would have to be the one where Anthony is Food Man, as the food superhero. So I thought that one was cool. It's funny that they got to make a little outfit of Food Man for little Anthony. I thought that was funny. There are points where in the new Wiggles currently, I wish they would bring Food Man back, because I think it would be nice to hear them sing a song about Food Man this time.
Yeah, me too.
Because the OG Wiggles had the Food Man song, and then Sam era had the Fly Food Man song. It would be nice to hear a song about Food Man from the new Wiggles. Just saying. It would also be cool if they brought Zardo Zap back too, because I think the last time we saw that character was in their TV series 2 episodes.
Katarina Matei is a great Wiggly dancer, right?
Yep, and I know she is Officer Beeples currently, and they brought Officer Beeples back after a while. But I'm really hoping if they have a chance that she could probably get into the Zardo Zap costume, because I bet that would be funny.
Yeah.
I remember last year Magdalena the Mermaid returned. She returned for Paddle in Australia, the song in Choo Choo Trains, Propeller Planes, and Toot Toot Chugga Chugga Big Red Car. And then, but I'm really hoping they bring a lot of old characters back. Like characters I'm really hoping they bring back. I'm really hoping they bring back the Wagettes, because I thought they were funny too.
Yeah, me too. That goes for me too. And when Jen, you're using the paper jams as Greg's guitar, aren't you? Right?
Huh?
You're using the paper jams as Greg's guitar.
And
and the White Rock Band guitar as Murray's guitar.
Yeah, that's right. I do that because, you know, if there are songs where Murray or Greg are both playing electric guitars, like the electric Maton guitars, since this one's red here, that's why I play it for Murray, and the other one Greg can play. So when I do listen to the drummer playing, I am going to have, I'm going to get rid of the colors off of this guitar. Like I got this new blue paper jam Big Red Car, because it's really blue, and I'm going to take the other colors off so Anthony can play it and listen to the drummer playing. Murray will be playing that paper jam guitar, and Greg, that other guitar I have that Murray played in Dorothy the Dinosaur 1993, Greg will play that one.
With Chief O'Hara.
Yep. But I also plan on doing the reunion show songs, you know, to redo them. Once I get the logos on those skivvies, I'll be using those for that show. And I'm going to put these colors, put the colors back on here, because Anthony played this type of guitar during the show. Like for Henry's Dance, The Monkey Dance, Wake Up Jeff, Fruit Salad, and a bunch of others.
And I think you should do it at the House of Mouse.
That's a nice idea. I just need to get, you know, the background, and
I got perfect backgrounds of the House of Mouse Theater. And there's on the Disney Fandom website, on the page, you know, if you go to the page House of Mouse Nightclub and you click on the gallery section, it'll take you to the gallery, and you'll find the perfect gallery. I'll find the background for you.
Okay.
And I can edit, and all you have to do is just all you have to do is just take some photos of yourself, wearing your new colored skivvies with the Wiggles logo, and I can just edit them for you, put them together as a title: Jaden Wiggle, House of Mouse Reunion Show.
That'd be really cool. For my picture, what should they be like? Should they just be like, you know, doing the wiggly fingers, or should they like have a specific
the fingers? For example, like a Magical Adventure.
Oh, okay, I remember that. Yeah, the one where Jeff's on the bottom. Okay, yep. Anthony's right here. Murray's on that side. Greg's on top. Yep, that's it.
And I remember when I was I think I might film Where's Jeff from Potatoes either today or tomorrow.
Yep.
I'm gonna continue making his friends up in purple.
Okay.
Jeff, and I even got the video of you as a dancer for Where's Jeff. I accepted Jeff Balloon.
Jeff Balloon.
And you're even gonna see Donald as the captain.
Okay.
You know how you use Paul Paddock as the captain?
Paul Paddock is the captain. Yep.
And I think I might do green screen videos from the Mandarin Wiggles. You know, like Go Captain Thunderstorm Ahoy with the captain on the red guitar, and
Yep.
the purple electric in the purple shirt,
Mm-hmm.
and me playing the keyboard in red, like Vivi.
Okay.
I remember in the Mandarin Wiggles theme song for the monkey dance, we saw a brief, never before seen clip of the Mandarin Wiggles doing two chugga chugga bigger car on the Sydney Harbor Bridge, where Danny was playing his guitar and Vivi was playing an accordion.
Oh, yep. Mm-hmm. Hopefully, if the Wiggles do decide to upload that series, I'm really hoping we get to see that version, because we saw the Taiwan Wiggles Toot Toot Chugga Chugga. We now have the Latin American Wiggles doing Toot Toot Chugga Chugga. I'm hoping to see the Mandarin Wiggles version, because I wonder how that's going to be different. I'm pretty sure Danny will be the same, because Danny was the purple Wiggle for the Mandarin Wiggles and the Taiwan Wiggles. So I'm wondering what's going to happen with Vivi, Samuel, and Arthur as the yellow Wiggle this time.
Yeah, that goes for me too.
I actually wonder how come he switched from blue to yellow. That's something to think about. Like, whatever happened to Annie and Carlos, and now we got Vivi and Samuel. What's going on there?
In my remember my green screen video of Uncle Noah's Ark from 1998 in Mickey's Yard, where I was playing the yellow acoustic in red.
Mm-hmm.
And you saw that picture of Uncle Noah's Ark on the bottom.
Yep.
And what characters did you see for the animals? You saw Donald, for example. I know you saw Donald Duck as the duck, but he was holding up a ball of dynamite. Remember Donald's dynamite? And Moses the Coup commented, "Did I just see Donald Duck holding a bomb? That would blow up the ark into 1,000,000 pieces. That would have blown the ark into 1,000 pieces."
Yeah, every animal would be left in the water. That's really is one of my favorite songs of all time from the group, I think.
What other animal characters did you see?
Let's see. Personally, I did love the donkey.
The donkey.
That
was a cartoon.
Yep.
Was a cartoon.
Yep. Hang on. Just putting this here.
What's that you got there?
What's this?
Oh yeah.
It's just a Lego piece. I'm putting it together here.
Oh.
Don't know why that happened, unless when he was here, he must have messed with my Legos.
Comes to visit you?
What?
Jonathan comes to visit you? Your brother comes to visit you?
Oh, no. It wasn't John. It was someone else.
Who would that be?
That friend of mine, the one with the flood and everything, he was here.
Oh.
So either him and his family would come here, or we would leave and go see him. That's how it works.
Oh. I even did an entrance for the I found the back entrance for the house mouse, and I created a custom hallway custom foyer background, custom inside background. The doors, the exit doors. That's how the big red car is going to enter. So making his friend. How did you see? Making it put him in the dressing room. It's going to cut to the John Young Wiggles driving through the door and down the hall stage in the big red car.
Okay.
And it's going to transition to the title, the John Young Wiggles reunion show for bushfire relief.
Yep, I did. I know. I saw Nya 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 last night. So
you liked how I added Leanne, how I added audience clips.
Yep.
And Bernard Bianca not only were in the applauding clips, but they were also in audience clips.
Mm-hmm.
The same goes for the other Disney characters.
Yep.
And remember when I redid Toot Toot Chugga Chugga Big Red Car live April 2006 with the short sleeve yellow skivvy and the blue acoustic guitar.
Yep.
If I get a real, I was playing this in the red shirt, and I just simply put it down before taking off my seatbelt and getting out of the big red car. In the beginning, you're going to see us driving from the Wiggle House and down the street of Toon, down the streets of Toon.
Cool.
And then I saw footage of the short video clips of songs from the second show, where Greg had 6 villains. I'm going to use Cole Wiggle in the yellow Elvis costume.
Okay.
And as Jack Gatto, I'm going to use Brett Iwin as a yellow Wiggle in the short sleeve yellow skivvy, because Brett Iwin's the new voice of Mickey today.
Yep.
I like that guy. I like that guy. I kind of miss Wayne Allwine, but he's still a good guy. You remember Wayne Allwine, don't you?
Yep.
And when I uploaded that tribute video of him in March of 2019, you saw a title card say something about him and the Wiggles, that he was older than all of the Wiggles, including Greg, Anthony, Jeff, and Murray.
Yep.
Crossfaded to the Wiggles at the 2003 ARIA Awards, doing the Wiggle thing, and crossfaded into them at the Celebration tour doing Toot Toot Chugga Chugga Big Red Car. But most of it included photos of Mickey Mouse panning and zooming, crossfading. John, remember Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs?
Yep, that is actually one of my favorite Disney princess movies, to be honest. Because I remember that was one of my favorites when I was watching when I was little, because
I like
it was
remember the part where sneezes loudly and causes everything of the face pulls everybody down the hole, down the floor to the crashing into a wall.
Yep. Yep.
Wow.
It was that was one of the many reasons I love that movie, because like we had Snow White and the prince and the the evil queen as like the situation and the problem in that story, and then but we got the Seven Dwarfs for the comedy, and that's what I liked. So that movie was very funny. It's not my favorite Disney movie of all time, but it's definitely in the top 5.
Princess and the Frog was a good movie too, wasn't it?
I do watch it from time to time. If it's on TV, I will watch it. I don't have it on DVD, but if ever I have a feeling I want to watch it, if I have,
you can get it on DVD.
I
have it on DVD too.
If I ever have a feeling to watch it, and wow, that's great. If I ever have a chance where I do want to watch it, I will go online and see it. I don't have it downloaded anywhere, but if I ever have a feeling to just listen to a song from the movie or just watch the movie, I'll just go online, either YouTube or some online video website, and just watch it.
This is one of the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse DVD I got for Christmas.
All right.
Here's the DuckTales DVD I got from when I was on vacation in Florida in 2019. Cool. And I even got Splish Splash Big Red Boat right here.
Awesome. I'm really glad the US got that release, as separately, because in other countries it was with another Wiggles DVD. And what's even amazing is the Wiggle dancing video with Greg, Wiggle dancing live in the USA, that was supposed to come out in 2007, but instead it came out in 2006. Here, only for the US. I'm probably thinking they did that because Greg departed in late 2006. So it would have been probably the last concert video with Greg that we would see before he left. So let's see.
Oh, here. Oh, I'm holding it. I'm sorry. Oh, no, you might remember these DVDs. These other Mickey Mouse DVDs and Wiggles DVDs that for example, Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas. Your favorite.
Yep.
I uploaded those clips.
Yep.
And I've got the live hot potatoes.
Awesome. Yep. My favorite Wiggles concert DVD. That's my favorite.
And Mickey Donald give you the Three Musketeers. I trust you've seen this one before.
That's definitely one of my. It's not my favorite Mickey movie, but it's definitely in in the top favorites. So yep.
And
because
when I see Mickey and Musketeer, Mickey and Princess Minnie together, it makes me want to go. Mickey and Minnie sitting in a tree.
Yeah. I'm quite the laughter. Sometimes my laughter takes full control and I can't help but drop because I laugh too much. Oh, I also just remembered something. Apparently I have a couple more Wiggles dancing videos I'm working on. I forgot to mention.
And what would that be?
Look Both Ways, Lights, Camera, Action, Wiggles, Here Come the Reindeer, Go Santa Go, and there's one more here. I'm trying to find it. It's got to be somewhere. I think it's in here somewhere. Just gotta figure out where it's at. Oh, is that? Wait, is that it? Nope. Damn, I thought it was here. Huh. Wonder where it's at. Oh, I think I mentioned them already. Oh, I think I mentioned them all. Okay, so those are just the four I also forgot to mention. So, yeah.
Okay. What scenes do you remember best from Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas?
One of the best moments was when Huey, Dewey, and Louie snuck into Santa's workshop so they could put their name on the nice list. The one where Donald just wanted peace and quiet, but Huey, Dewey, and Louie and Daisy show up to go to the mall and everything, and he got every time once he got his hot chocolate, then he kept hearing many different things in the mall go with that Christmas song.
We wish
Yeah,
them
we wish you a Merry Christmas.
We also hear it. They also is a pretty interesting that they sung a song from the Wiggles Wiggly Wiggly Christmas video.
Yeah.
97.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish
Greg
you
era
a Merry Christmas. Another thing I remember was Daisy and Minnie ice skating.
That's Bells on Ice.
Yep. The other one, Max brings over his girlfriend and to make Goofy and
Silent Night from 97 with the Red Maiden acoustic and the Red Star guitar and in the background of Mickey and his friends singing a Christmas carol in Mickey's living room with the Christmas tree for Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas. I used that back for my dancing video of Mickey's 90 for my dancing video to celebrate Mickey's 92nd birthday.
All right.
On the Christmas morning, and I was in a Christmas background. I play the trumpet in the blue, dressed as Santa. Well, before we end, I want to ask you, what song would you like to see first from the Sam era? From the what green screen video remake would you like to see with the striped pants? After I finish redoing all the Bushfire Relief songs.
Like, you mean with Sam era or the Greg era?
The Greg era.
With the Greg era, I would love to see In the Big Red Car We Like to Ride.
From from series 4 or
Like I would like to see a green screen shot like from It's a Wiggly Wiggly World, with with the Wiggles world, with the Wiggles world and everything. Yeah. But like instead of Wiggles world, you could either do, the scenes of Mickey Mouse, or you could do ones from the Wiggles, either one. Either one's great.
those are great. I've made them use back. It took me a while to edit the backgrounds for Mickey Mouse Toontown backgrounds in Disneyville, because Mickey Mouse Works takes place in Disneyville.
Mm-hmm.
I plan on doing a green screen video, Big Red Car by the Latin American Wiggles.
Okay.
And I might even do El Coche, and in Spanish it's called El Coche Rojo Grande. So good luck with the next video, with the next dancing videos, and I can't wait.
All right, cool. All right, see you soon.